So this is going to be a continuation of having my mitral valve replaced. Like I said, July 4th was a good day. It was a busy day, and I was up pretty late that night and was very tired, but slept very well. That's one of the things that I didn't have a problem with that I guess a lot of people do, is sleeping. I would go to bed and I would sleep the 8-10 hours and not keep waking up or having a problem. So that was one of the good things for me. So for me, each day seemed for me I was getting better. And I was getting stronger. And it's like, well, okay, this is the road to recovery, and this isn't too bad. Well, it was 2 weeks into recovery, and bam. One day it was just like I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't put one foot in front of the other. I was so tired and just didn't care. Just wanted to lay in bed and sleep. And unfortunately, that was my first doctor's appointment to be seen after surgery. And I just said, I'm not going. I don't feel good. I don't have the energy. I don't care if I miss it or if I don't. I'm just going to lay here in bed and sleep all day. Well, my husband tried calling, and they put the nurse on with me, and they said, you need to get in here. And I had a 10 o'clock appointment to go have an x-ray taken for them to look at the heart and everything and just see what was going on. And 10:30 was the appointment to follow up with the surgeon. And I just said, I am so tired, I just don't think I can get there. And they said, well, you have to. We need to see you. So I said, okay, I will agree to come in for 10:30, but I cannot get there to go and have the x-ray taken. I just can't do it. So they canceled that appointment, and I had time to take a little bit of nap. And when I woke up, I seemed to have a little surge of energy. So we got ready, went to the doctor's, and I really had a hard time walking and getting there. And they kind of checked everything, and they said, well, you're not running a fever, your blood pressure's good, everything looks good. This just happens sometimes. You just, when it's your second week, maybe you've overdone and you're just really tired, and that's okay. But you need to get your x-ray done just to make sure. You're here, why don't we send you over to get it done? And then, if you don't hear from us, you'll just know you're tired and you'll start getting better in a few days. So, very tiredly, went over, and it's long walking when you don't feel that well, and putting one foot in front of the other to do what you need to do. So when I had the x-ray done, when we came out, I just had to take an elevator down to the first floor to go outside, and my husband would pick me up in the car. I had to sit down and rest. That's how exhausted I got. I couldn't wait to get home and get back to bed, and that's exactly what I did. And I was in bed most of the day, and got up, and I guess maybe I was feeling just a little bit better, and I was just saying to my husband, well, we haven't heard anything about my x-ray, so that must mean everything's okay. And I no more said that, and the phone rang. And it was them saying, we have a little bit of a problem here. Looking at the x-ray, your heart is enlarged from the last x-ray taken. This may mean that you have some fluid around your heart. We need to have you come in tomorrow to have an echo so that we can really look and see. Now take this very seriously. If you do not feel good, and you feel that you need to go into the emergency, do it. Don't take any chances. So went that night and woke up and just said, I don't know. I just don't know. I think maybe we should go into the ER. I'm not feeling better. I'm still feeling tired. Why prolong it? So off to the ER we went. And they did do an echo eventually. And I did have fluid around the heart, which meant I thought they were just going to go in somehow, just give me a local anesthesia and just kind of go in and just drain it. Well, not realizing what was going on, my surgeon came in to see me and said, I hear you have, some fluid. Unfortunately, we need to go in and open you up a little bit and drain it. But we can't do that until your INR number comes down, which is part of me taking Coumadin. And my INR was up there because they started getting it back up there after surgery so I wouldn't have any blood clots. So they were giving me, plasma and doing whatever they could to get it down. And it needed to get down to 1.5 so I could have the surgery the next day, which would have been a Friday. So all night they gave it to me, and the first time it came down really, really a lot. So I'm thinking, if they give me one more, this is going to be great. I'm just going to be right where they want or below so that we can get this done. Because if it didn't come down, they were going to have to postpone it for another day. And that's not something I wanted. So I'm going to stop here right now, and I will continue this.